This 3 News Now update sponsored by Godfather's Pizza. Order today.
I'm Jennifer Griswold with 3 News Now, and here's a look at what's happening now. The state fire marshal and Shelby County Sheriff's Office are investigating a gas station explosion that rocked a southwest Iowa community about 55 miles northwest of Omaha. There are a lot of new aerial pictures of the scene in Erling showing what's left of the building. It happened just before 8:30 a.m. on Monday. Debris was scattered all around. Fire departments from surrounding areas rushed to put out the flames. The sheriff's office says 2 people escaped the blast and were taken to area hospitals. One was treated and released. The other person is expected to be released in the coming days. With restaurants, salons, and churches in Nebraska opening up next week, Governor Ricketts Monday announced the Get Nebraska Growing Task Force, which will help those businesses safely bring customers back in. Governor Pete Ricketts says it's a bit of a balancing act of trying to put people back to work while making sure there are plenty of hospital beds and ventilators for those sick with COVID-19.
And I'm 3 News Now Chief Meteorologist Jennifer Stephan with this latest weather update. Well, we're going to see some changes heading our way here by the time we get into the early morning hours. And that is going to mean a chance for rain across the area, at least for some spots. Not everybody will get in on the activity, but it will definitely start to pick up. It's going to be a mild start to the day with those lows in the upper 50s, low 60s, and quite a breeze blowing in initially from the south. But we could see just some spotty showers with an isolated thunderstorm. Again, nothing severe, but you could get a heavy downpour, some thunder, some lightning, and this passes through pretty quickly. It does shift a little bit more to the south once we start heading to about 8 o'clock in the morning as the sun starts coming up. And once that happens mid-morning, I think most of us start drying out. So we'll have a stretch where it's not raining, I would say close to about 10 o'clock in the morning up until maybe the early afternoon. And then by the time we get to about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, that's when I think we could see a much stronger system moving our way. That will increase our chances for some showers becoming a little bit more widespread and some isolated thunderstorms. But again, at this point, low threat for severe weather, not a concern for us. Main energy of the system mainly to the north of us, like in Minnesota and even into northwestern Iowa. It races through pretty quickly. By the time we get to 8 o'clock in the evening, we're done with the rain, and a little cooler air will begin moving in here by the time we start heading into Wednesday. And early Wednesday morning, there still could be some lingering showers, but still not for everyone. Looking at the forecast here on the winds. Now, as I mentioned, they're going to be quite breezy, at least early in the morning, up to about 20-mile-per-hour winds from the south. About mid-morning is when we could actually start to see the wind shifting from the northwest, and then they really pick up here 20, 30, almost 40-mile-per-hour winds as we get into the late night hours, and that will carry over into Wednesday, where we're expecting those winds out of the north. And you'll see how it impacts temperature. So we'll manage to make it up to 75 degrees with a couple of waves of rain in the morning, in the afternoon for your Tuesday. By the time we get into Wednesday, we do cool it off to 65, so that'll actually be below average. Slight chance for rain early in the day. I think most of your Wednesday will be dry, but really strong winds, and gorgeous day on Thursday. We're up to 74 degrees, lots of sunshine around. The winds will actually be very light, so it's going to be a beautiful day, and then all of a sudden we just jump right back up into the 80s by the time we start heading into Friday. And then Saturday and Sunday, we could still see maybe a brief shower here or there. I think late Saturday going into Sunday morning. And temperature-wise, staying above average even into early next week. This is going to be the first weekend in the month of May. Have a good one.
Stuck at home? We've got you covered. My pizzas are baked to perfection in a 450-degree oven. Hands-free after bake. From oven to box to your door. Call me. Godfather's Pizza. Do it.